Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good luck to you, man. Welcome to the league,
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pilot, 64, weak. Wide, get wide. Kill. Get it.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Fant, the first-round pick out of Iowa, taken 20th overall. Second tight end taken in the draft. Amazingly, the second Iowa tight end taken in the draft is teammate T.J. Hockenson. 8th overall, he was selected by the Lions. But Noah Fant really wowed everyone in Indianapolis at the Combine and now trying to parlay that into an impressive NFL career.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Kill. Now.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Gotta watch them safeties in the box, bro.
Losing yardage back at the 27.
Gotta watch it.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing
You have
defense
one, but
is still
you can't
having your
have two.
linebackers set the edge.
Just try to eliminate people from setting up nanos and metas.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. Get ready. 61, match box. Hit it.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsay. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Ready, go. Big grip.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays, there's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that
been
one.
struggling.
And now
Let's
you
see
start
what
to
they can do.
question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He got a lot of speed. Let's watch. Got that monster up there. Leonard Fournette. All right.
Set, ready. 15, line. 15 line. General West.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good run.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Looking to throw it. Minshew into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the pass. Joker, 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 Joker. You go tight. Protein spill. You got tight right there.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
You draw Porker. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Hey, wahoo! Let's go, tackle, let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Back, X3, 218, chop. 53, Mike. Hey, I'm coming. Slam. Get it.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 42-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They can't hang with us. Check. Lucky. Check.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
you. I'm going back to you. Check. Check out.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hit it.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Got his man. It's Eifert. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
60 outlaw.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
Go.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Minshew did you dirty, bro. Do it right to him.
If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can
read
work?
That right.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
Good play.
And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press
no
on,
pressure.
Bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Fournette running out of the gun.
Good run. Good run.
He'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Open man is Westbrook, complete.
Let's go, baby.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Slam, slam. Say, hit it.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's got Rome. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Out? Really? Wow. Good D.
Block, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Block now on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Damn, Locke, you always miss that
Trying to
that
give
pass.
his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
It's all good. Good D.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Ready, 18, Gator.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Block now on 1st down. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
60 Pittsburgh. 6-6, pull it high.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
General West.
Check 3. 25.
You're out.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Good D again.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Eat that one. I saw that
they'll
coming.
talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go! 18 Gator.
Watch the run.
Hey, Zoo.
59, Mark.
Zoo.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the run.
Hey, exit.
Mike 5'9. Mike 5'9. Hey, watch the slant.
22 jet bomber. Hey, seam 6. Ready.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And incomplete.
Thought you was
there,
going to turn away
almost
from him.
picked
Good
off.
play,
That's
though.
what
Good
you
day.
maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Let's see.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Kill.
Buzz. Let's go.
Block again here on 2nd and 10.
Good D.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
We better not.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Good half,
you're not.
man.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, good stuff.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
Good play.
It's complete to Chris Conley. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Damn, that opened up real well. Okay.
Let's go now. 60 or. Topper.
Let's get some penetration. Shoot. Check 43.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Good play.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they're able to get this one past
no
the 30
pressure
to
on
the
my
25-yard line.
really.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And I think the ball's out.
Oh, yeah, he didn't fumble that.
Picked up by the Broncos.
He didn't fumble that.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Turnover. That's what we do. Other way. Let's go.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Ooh, good play, bro.
This one out quickly to Westbrook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hatchet. Hatchet.
Greystone travel.
53 is the mic. Watch the slant. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Here's Minshew.
Man, I was right there.
And
good play.
Couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Good play.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. They come out here in the eye.
53's Mike. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Jaguars 7.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hey!
Out of the gun is Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
80 weapons.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Big grip, big grip.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Now, and the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Leo!
Second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Gone.
Switch. Shit.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
SOS. Watch that. Check 26.
Look at me. Door.
Now Locke on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. He'll try and... Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
Oh, I
and
slid.
the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go, defense.
Ready?
Now Minshew.
Ooh, good play, bro.
The open man is Westbrook. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Jacksonville.
Down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right here, right here. Switch, switch, switch.
A shotgun give to Fournette. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Go. Get.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school
Can't
football
stop
players,
him. Only thing I can do is try to
Tough,
slow him down.
Hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Look at me. Zipper. Now.
On the run, it's Fournette. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll run with Fournette. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 50, check 50.
Topper, topper. Big grip, big grip.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Under pressure here, and down he
Finally
goes.
got a sack. Wow.
Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On 4th down, Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He gonna get his. He gonna get
Well,
his.
partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
we
guy I
wearing
want to
down.
see consistently. A
We
gain
wearing
of
down.
5, good enough for the
So
first
is he.
down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Fournette. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Jim, watch the safety creep.
Hey, 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 hey.
Motion, motion, motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets the first down yardage he
Slow him
needs
down.
before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Down. 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
Cut.
Pilot, 64, weak.
No. Tight dog.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Let's go.
80 weapon.
Number 53, Mike 53.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
Minshew sets to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Yeah. Now.
Here's Fournette. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Hey. General West. Hey, orbit.
Mike. Check. 59.
Hey, Alpha.
Situation. Let's go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Hit it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. So now only 7 seconds remain. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Now Gordon on 1st down. Room here to run. There goes Melvin Gordon. 30, 20, 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field.
Good game, bro. Good game. I saw that block, too. He didn't have
a Denver victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Like that.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.